Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. Thanks so much for joining me for your June 2016 forecast. So if you'd like a private reading with me, just go to the details below, www.carolsuniverse.co.uk. Also to let you know, I will be uploading your life spread reading real soon. I don't know whether you guys have seen life spread reading that I did November 2015. Really good readings, and the energies last quite a while, but I'm going to be doing a life spread reading starting from June that lasts right up to the end of the year, and this will concentrate on 5 areas of your life. You can also order those readings from my website as well, personally. So we're just going to concentrate on my white candle, and I'm just going to concentrate on the zodiac sign of Pisces. Universe Spirit, show me the zodiac sign of Pisces, please. Show me Pisces for the month of June 2016. I need to see Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of June 2016. I need to see Pisces, June 2016, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Show me Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for June 2016. I'm shuffling the cards now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the cards on the table after I finish. I'm going to separate the deck into 3. I'm going to collect it back up, and the first 2 top cards, I would like you to show me the general energy for the month of June. The bottom card, which is the advice card, and the 8 cards in the middle to show me the events, people, situations coming in for the zodiac sign of Pisces. Show me what's coming in for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the month of June 2016. Show me. Okay, so I've meditated on the cards as much as I can. I'm going to separate the deck into 3, collect it back up as I instructed the universe, and lay out the first 2 cards, the bottom card and the 8 in the middle. And also, if I need clarification cards over any of the areas, that's what I do now. Those clarification cards for me now serve as the foundation of why we have the first 2 cards. I hope that makes sense. And I don't turn over the 8 cards yet until I see what the general energy is and the advice card is, Pisces. Oof, jeez. Alright, you know, I've just done Cancerians and also Scorpio, and their readings were amazing. Their general energies were amazing, but I feel here you're still stuck in heartbreak, Pisces. You really are. It's incredible what I'm seeing here. We discuss the... Actually, I discuss the advice card, but we're going to discuss the general energy because I feel it's important to talk about that first, Pisces. We have the 3 of Swords showing first. I hope you guys can see that. Along with the 10 of Swords. You know, this suggests to me as 2 cards. You know, I was hoping when I first turned over that 3 of Swords, I was hoping that it would have Judgment next, because it would say that you were overcoming heartbreak. Okay? If you get that as a combination. Alright, or if you get the 3 of Swords and something like the Knight of Wands, you always need a card after the 3 of Swords that shows action being taken, because it means that you're trying to overcome it. But if you get a card, even though these swords are active, and so you get Swords and Wands, which are active energies, and then you get Pentacles and Cups, which are passive, you know, it doesn't always run like that at all. So if I had Three of Swords and Temperance, I'd know that there would be healing after heartbreak. Okay? If I get Three of Swords and, I don't know, let me think. If I get Knight of Cups and then Three of Swords, I know that somebody will be working hard to heal your heart. But I got the Three of Swords and I got the Ten of Swords, which means that you're feeling defeated over something this month in June. Okay? I feel a lot of you guys might be feeling quite defeated and deceived. Now, Three of Swords can be in a love triangle. It can mean that three people are stuck in something that's quite difficult. For some of you guys, it might be that you've had to make, or you're having to make a head or a heart decision, which sees you feeling quite mentally overwhelmed with that Ten of Swords. Sorry, my eyes are watering a little bit here. But I do feel this will be real heartbreak for you in June. And I feel this is something that's been carrying on from way back. And you're still finding it difficult to overcome it. Because the Ten of Swords says it could be a card of betrayal. So maybe some of you guys have felt betrayed over a heartbreak. Or over somebody that stuck a sword in the heart. Somebody that hurt you with their words. It can mean an argument. It doesn't have to mean that you've separated from someone. Because the Three of Swords often means that somebody's words and their ideas are affecting how you feel. And with that Ten of Swords, it can mean that something is difficult to revive. So it can mean a relationship is, sorry, there's something in my eye, I hate it when this happens. It can mean that there's something that's difficult to revive, something that is difficult to make good again. But I do feel there's real sadness here for you guys, for some of you guys in the month of June, I'm sorry to say. And I feel it's been something that might have been difficult for some of you guys to get over. Because your revised card is the Four of Pentacles. Now the Four of Pentacles as a card simply means that you can't let go. You can't let go. You're stuck with something or you're stuck on something. If you get Four of Pentacles if somebody comes to me and says, you know, how do I feel? Or how does so-and-so feel about me? And I get a Four of Pentacles, it can mean that person is still stuck on you. But it can also mean somebody who can't open up about their feelings. And I feel that you can't open up. I feel that you're still stuck with something here. You can't change. You can't come out of this mode where you need to affect changes in your life in order to make things better about this energy. For some of you guys, it will be a possessive lover, maybe, that Four of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus individual, doesn't have to be. But it means that there is no change. And also, in terms of relationships, that Four of Pentacles, I'm so sorry, there's something in my eye. And in terms of that Four of Pentacles, it can also mean that you're refusing to move out of a relationship that is potentially quite bad for you. A relationship that doesn't serve you emotionally. You might be with someone for the money, you might be with someone for the security, but it is effectively a card about a resistance to change. Hence we see the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. The inability to pick oneself up from heartbreak. Before I talk about actually the first two cards that showed, looking at them, something just came to me, Pisces. And the Four of Pentacles can mean where you're blocking something out. Okay, you use something as a shield so that you don't have to face your emotions, because the Pentacles aren't emotions. They're about the things that we have. So you use things as a protection device in order to block out opening yourself up to something or opening up about a situation. And I feel it kind of shows. I feel this is what you guys will be doing in the month of June. Because we've got the Nine of Cups that shows first. But also we've got the Two of Swords. Now I do feel that for you guys, some of you, you know, there is something that you're still stuck on, I believe, within the month of June. And it's something that's caused you much anguish. It's something you can't get rid of. It's something that you can't overcome, because that Ten of Swords, some readers will say, well, the worst is over. But with the Three of Swords, what I feel is that for me as a reader, I always need a more happier, active card. Three of Swords and the Sun. As I said, Three of Swords and Justice, Three of Swords and Judgment. I need those cards that tell me that something there's closure around it, or that you are moving on, or that you are, there's rebirth. You know, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, cards like that that tell me that you are achieving some or Three of Swords, Six of Swords, even though the troubles might still be in the boat, with the Six of Swords you're still moving forward. But this doesn't tell me that you're moving forward, because we've got two very stuck for active cards. These are also passive cards, because they mean that you still stay stuck in a situation on a head level as well, that you can't get rid of. The pain is still there emotionally, because we've got a sword stuck into a heart. But on a mental level, Pisces, I believe this has really affected some of you guys. Hence, it looks like you're putting your barriers up. It looks like there's something that you're using to shield yourself from how you truly feel, because you're afraid to open up about something here. And I feel it shows with this Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords, because the Nine of Cups is telling me of a very, and this would possibly be you guys because you are Cups, tells me of a very happy person who feels quite content, feels quite happy with his achievements. But I feel that this is a phase, because the Two of Swords shows next, and I feel that you're blocking out how you truly feel. Two of Swords is where we block out how we truly feel about a situation, and we do it by simply trying to use our brain to try and move us forward. Even though a lot of readers will say this isn't a card about moving forward, it can be a card about moving forward, but it's about not dealing with the issue, but thinking that if I think about this in a certain way, I can move forward through it. Okay, so I don't want to really address how I feel about this situation. I just want to bury it. I want to block out how I truly feel. And I feel that you are blocking out how you truly feel about a situation. For some of you guys, it could be a player man that you're trying to block out. Just because it cuts, it doesn't have to be Pisces, Scorpio or Cancer. It could be a Cancer or a Scorpio or even a Pisces individual, male, female, that you're trying to block out. Or it could simply be someone who wouldn't commit to you, or somebody who was fairly non-committal, because the Nine of Cups, you get cards that are about non-committal men. Nine of Cups, the Fool, Knight of Wands can be one of those cards. When you get cards like that, that can reference, it can actually show somebody who doesn't want to commit to a relationship, someone who's happy sort of playing the field, seeing different people, having a good time. And I feel that there is something here that you are trying to block out, because that Two of Swords shows afterwards, okay? It doesn't show me Two of Swords and then the Nine of Cups. It shows me the Nine of Cups and then the Two of Swords. So I feel there's something you're trying to repress here and block out. For some of you guys, it could literally be going into the realms of drink, maybe. Because the cups can reference alcohol, drink, and we have a lot of water going on here. And when you get water, you're trying to, especially where there's a blockage with the water, like the Moon card, or this Two of Swords card, it means that you're repressing your true feelings on something. And sometimes when you're repressing stuff, you use certain things to repress it. So whether that's going out, having a good time, immersing yourself with as many people as you possibly can, because you don't really want to deal with how you truly feel. You don't want to face up to it. There's something you don't want to face up to here. And we can see that with the Four of Pentacles, Pisces, in the month of June. Oh, here we go again. We've got the Knight of Swords. And we've got the Five of Wands. Now, Knight of Swords, whenever I see that Knight of Swords and he's facing someone, it can mean a person or it can mean your conscience, okay? Because the swords are thoughts. And when you get a Knight of Swords, it's about the instigator of change. It's about somebody who is trying to effect a change. But it can also be about your thoughts that are bothering you, okay? Often, all right, with a knight. Especially when it's the Knight of Swords, because it's your conscience. It's whether you go one way or the other. I feel that you are trying, if you look at these two cards and where this Knight of Swords is facing, he's facing the Two of Swords. Can you see that? So it's almost like he's trying to move in to break up this deadlock. And I feel that this is your mind. However, on the other side, we have the Five of Wands. You know, you're trying to block something out here, I believe, okay? And I believe that there are attacks of consciousness on you, or conscience, okay? It could even be somebody maybe who you're having issues with, potentially, with that Knight of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual. Usually the Knight of Swords would represent a Gemini individual. Alright, so for some of you guys, it could literally be potentially some arguments that are happening within a relationship here. A relationship that you feel defeated over, but you still choose to stay with the Four of Pentacles because it's safe. And when you get the Four of Pentacles, it's not just about achieving security, it's literally staying with something because it's safe, you know it, and it's stable. But it doesn't truly mean that you're happy because this person is too afraid to explore anything else other than what they see and what they have. Okay? Five of Wands can mean conflicting energy. It can mean frustration, arguments, competitiveness. I've gone quiet because I'm just looking at the direction of the cards. Also, for you guys, there could be a three-way relationship happening here as well. I've just thought. We've got the Three of Swords, right? It can be a difficult love triangle for some of you Pisces people. Something you might be feeling defeated over, or there might be a betrayal happening here because we do have that Ten of Swords. Now, I've just noticed something here. Look at this. Can you see what's happening in those cards? Can you see how the two swords with that lady are pointing in two directions? One is pointing towards the Knight of Swords and one is pointing towards the man on the Nine of Cups. I feel for some of you guys you have a decision to make in a relationship. It could be that you have a decision between two people. Could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian. Or you have a decision with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this could show the competition between two people and you. Alternatively though, what's interesting is, it's so interesting Pisces, you have a head or a heart decision to make. And you're trying to deny something to yourself, I feel, in the month of June, and I'll tell you why. Look at these cards again. This person on the Two of Swords is suppressing how they feel. They've come to a point of stalemate. They refuse to make a choice in that middle card, the Two of Swords. And why do they refuse to make a choice? Because on the Nine of Cups, the choice is between happiness, the Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Swords, your attack of conscience. My intuition driving me forward towards something. I don't know what to do. Do I stay with the way things are, or do I move forward? And perhaps that is why, for the reason why, for some of you, you're feeling a sense of frustration with the Five of Wands. Because there's a lot of blocked energy going on with those four cards, a lot. And that's probably why that Three of Swords could be a head or a heart decision that you need to make. And maybe you're feeling overwhelmed mentally with the Ten of Swords. Which means, with the Four of Pentacles as your advice card, you refuse to make any changes. I feel that there are changes that you guys need to make in the month of June, but I do feel that you're refusing to do that. And I do feel it's a relationship potentially. Okay, could be anything, could be work, could be anything. So on the one hand, this is a relationship, this is heartbreaking, it's difficult for you to get over it, and you're not opening up with that Four of Pentacles. Okay, you might have been trying to block someone out, block out how you truly feel. You might be putting on a very happy, brave face, but inside, you're crying, but you're trying to block things out. Knight of Swords could be the attack of conscience. You're trying to cut your way through the fog, but there's still a lot of fiery emotions going on here with this Five of Wands. It could be two people that you need to choose between, hence the Three of Swords, and the mental overwhelmment with the Ten of Swords. Could be a water sign, or a air sign that you need to choose between. And it could be simply that you need to choose between a situation. Nine of Cups, perhaps being on your own, or sticking with something that's quite fun but probably not very good for you, because the Nine of Cups can mean that you have too much of a good thing going on, and the Knight of Swords can mean you have an attack of conscience. So there's something maybe for some of you guys you need to give up, but there's a resistance to change with that Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's interesting. I feel for some of you guys you are refusing love, or you are refusing something, or there is doubt around something here. And for some of you guys it could be that you're just happy on your own. You're refusing maybe a relationship with someone, because we have the Four of Cups showing here, which is doubt, apathy, disinterest. You're disinterested in something here, okay? So maybe what's happened is that for some of you guys, you're still yearning after a particular person. Somebody's broken your heart, potentially, for some of you guys, but you don't want change. You won't have change, which is why we have the Four of Pentacles. And you won't have change because the Nine of Pentacles says, you know what, I'm in a gilded cage. I'm just kind of happy doing my own thing right now, and I don't really want to change that up too much, okay? Sometimes this Four of Cups can mean that you're stuck in the past. You won't accept anything new because your head is still focused on something that is very much alive with that Three of Cups, okay? So sometimes I've seen this card to represent a past situation. You don't want to take anything new that's coming in for you because you're still stuck on something. But there is hope coming in here because we have the Star card. Star card says keep the faith, be patient, wish upon a star, things are going to be fine. There's healing as well. The Knight of Wands says move with your passions, move forward. Don't be afraid to take risks. I also see this as really interesting reading, actually. I'm noticing the Knight of Wands is right up that Star card's ass. Sorry. But he is. It looks like a man is chasing a naked lady to me. Okay? I'm seeing a couple of players potentially this month as well. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands. I've seen this pair of gits together before. And they are players to the max. Players to the max. They really are. I feel also for some of you guys, you have been hurt and you do put your barriers up, but you put them up for a reason. Because the Knight of Swords is showing here and so is the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Swords is racing towards you. I believe you are on the Two of Swords and you're blocking them out. I feel that you're saying with this Nine of Cups, I'm kind of happy doing my own thing as well. For some of you guys, you're happy doing your own thing, and also the Nine of Pentacles, because the Four of Cups is a blockage card. It's where you won't accept something new in, and so is the Two of Swords. It's where you won't accept something. You put up a barrier. So I'm seeing two cards mean non-acceptance, and I'm seeing two cards of two people who are kind of happy doing their own thing. So I feel that you won't accept for some of you guys new love or new interest with people in the month of June. And I'm seeing new interest is with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So I'm seeing interest coming in for you in terms of love, Pisces, in the month of June, but I don't feel that you're ready for it. So in one way, this Four of Pentacles can be quite good because it means a sense of, I don't really want to open up at the moment. I'm happy and I'm stable with the way that things are, and this is how it's going to stay. Okay, I don't feel that you want to kind of, you know, I'm seeing this Knight of Swords rush out of the Five of Wands. So this is someone who is used to getting a lot of attention, all right? And they want you in the month of June. But I don't feel you want it. And I'm also seeing the Knight of Wands is rushing towards you, the Star. So someone that they've put on a pedestal. But be careful of the Knight of Wands energy, because he'll tell you anything to get what he wants. He's a love them and leave them type. All right? He's really interested in getting to know you, Pisces. Oh, this is such a good reading. Really interesting. Yes, some of you guys have had heartbreak and you're afraid to open up, okay? Some of you guys are going to have choices between two people. Some of you guys will have a choice between a situation. Do I stay on my own or do I allow somebody in? Some of you guys will feel that quite frustrated, and some of you guys are going to have Knight of Swords. I'm seeing air sign male or female, and I'm seeing a Knight of Wands air sign fire sign male or female. But both guys want you. Both guys are raring to go, but I'm seeing that you are putting your barriers up in the month of June. Very interesting, and I feel it's because you've not got over something yet, and I feel that you need time to heal, and I feel that you're going to be spending, for a lot of you, time on your own. Alright? You're not willing, there's disinterest showing here for the month of June for love, for a lot of you Pisces people. And I feel that you're just going to be kind of like, you know what, I'm kind of happy with the way things are with my life at the moment. Thank you very much. I don't really want anything else in. But one thing I will say about this reading, if it is the case for you guys, Pisces, in the month of June, don't be ready to block everybody else out because you're hurt. Do it because you want to heal and you need time for yourself, okay? Because if you block people out because you're still hurting over something else, then it means if somebody good should come along, you're not really aware of it and you're not really ready to take a good opportunity when it comes. So be on your own for the right reasons. I'm definitely seeing a lot of blockage here. I'm seeing there's a lot of hurt still there. I'm seeing that you put your guard up. For some of you guys, it will be a good thing. For some, it might not be so good, okay? I'm seeing choices that need to be made in the month of June for some of you Pisces people. I am seeing a lot of frustration, but I'm also seeing that there are a couple of men that come along here. There might be 2 or 3 of them. Water sign, air, and fire sign male coming along. But it looks like you've put restrictions up. You've put your guard up in the month of June. Really interesting reading. Really, really interesting. I'd like to say, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me on this reading. And yeah, I will see you on your life spread reading for the month of June till the end of the year. Take care.